Hello, this is Mr. Huebner, and in this video I'm going to explain to you how to do the presentation on the Godfathers of Geology. So the assignment should be on Google Classroom under the classwork, and this is for Tuesday and Wednesday, so you have 2 days to work on it. And what we got right here, students create a presentation on one of the geologists. So which geologist are you going to do? Well, to make sure that everyone doesn't do the same geologist, I'm splitting it up by birthday. So if you were born in the months of January, February, or March, you're doing Charles Lyell. April through June birthdays, that includes this month, May, James Hutton. July through September birthdays are going to do Nick Steno, and October through December are going to do the English geologist William Smith. Not the actor, the geologist. Alright, so how you do the presentation is up to you. So you could do an actual video of yourself presenting the information. You could do a digital brochure. You could do a storybook digitally. I mean, if you wanted to do something on paper and then scan it, you could do something like that. I want to stay away from Google Slides and PowerPoint type things. Unless you're incorporating it in a video, then that would make it a little bit different. But the thing about Google Slides is it is, I don't know, ho-hum, blah, easy to copy and paste, and doing it a different way would kind of assure that I know that you actually know what you're talking about. Google Slide, you might not know what you're talking about. Slap a few words on there and you're done. And that's kind of defeats the purpose of what we're trying to do. We're trying to learn about some geologists and their major contributions. So granted, if you are doing Google Slide, the top score you can get is 85%, but nobody wants that. You want to get your top score potentially be 100. So do something other than Google Slides. Alright, so what information do we want to have? Alright, so I have it attached. It's the note sheet. And this note sheet, for now, I have it view only because you are using it just as a guide to know what you need to present. So if you are doing Neil Steno, you need to make sure, like, what's his major contribution, what are some things that he did. Time period would be good for all the geologists, like when well, it was around 1800s, but like what was the year of their major contribution to geology. And maybe for some people like James Hutton, he came up with uniformitarianism, which then Charles Lyell expanded on. So you could add some things like that. The other thing for Neil Steno is the 3 laws. What are his 3 laws? Explain them. A picture for each of his laws would be good, some sort of visual. Then we got Lyell, his major contributions, the date, cross-cutting and inclusions, include those, and gradualism are concepts, so you got to include those into your presentation. Hutton, what was his major contribution? Unconformities. There are 3 of them, so talk about all 3, show some pictures. Deep time. He does talk about uniformitarianism and gradualism also. And then there's William Smith, major contribution. Include fossil succession, what's a fossil zone, geologic map, and an index fossil. I will also post some website resources that can help you if you're struggling finding information. But otherwise, the easiest bet is to figure out what index fossil is, type it in Google, and there's going to be a bunch of web pages on that. And then cite your sources, have like a last page or a sheet of paper, or just kind of email it to me. It doesn't have to be something that you necessarily have to post in with your rest of your project, but just a works cited that gets to me somehow would be also good to have. And what if you forget what you need to have? Well, look at this sheet, and this will have your checklist of what you need to have. All right, this is a 2-day project. You're going to have 2 days on it. So that's Tuesday and Wednesday. And then on Thursday, the extra day, the third day, you are going to be posting it onto Canvas. So you post it onto the discussion portion for your class, and then you are going to, on, what is that day? Thursday, you're going to watch 4 people's presentations. And maybe it's not a video, maybe it's a brochure or some other medium that they presented it with, but you're going to read or watch 4 of them, and preferably 1 of each kind, because you're going to have to complete this note sheet. And on Thursday, this is going to be a copy made for each student, and you're filling all of this out based off of other people's presentations. And then as further proof to show that you actually viewed a presentation, you're going to reply to their presentation and give some sort of positive critique on their presentation. So 2 things: you are filling out the note sheet based off of watching other presentations, and you are also writing a reply. So how many presentations do you need to view? 4, which means you're going to have to do 4 replies, 1 for each of the presentation that you view. That's pretty much it. If you have any questions, let me know. You can send me an email, and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. All right. Have a great day.